Girl Budgets, and today is one of those very unique, very humbling, very open and honest and a little revealing conversations. So this is one of my check-ins. This is kind of I'm calling it the final stretch check-in, and I am here to tell you what's going on, what Mr. A and I have discovered, and where we are at and where we need to be, and what we are aiming as our goal and targets. Now, at the beginning of the year, I shared a whole heck of a lot of information, but not all of it. And by design, by purpose, by intent on my part. Because, like I've said before, and I'll say it for those that are new, hopefully this is going to be seen by a bunch of people and it motivates you to kind of investigate this process, y'all, because it does work. But I told y'all that personal goals are personal for a reason. And I am more than willing to share a lot about our journey, pretty much to a fault. But there are some things that Mr. A and I have valued and we have prioritized that is internal to our family unit. And that information just kind of stays with us. But for what I can share and what he's allowed me to share, I'm going to do that today. Yeah? Okay. So welcome if you're new here. I hope you're ready for a very revealing, open, honest conversation. And hopefully we'll get into a point where you'll get to see, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into a lot of things, including my binders. So stay tuned for that. And we'll talk about that in a minute, but let's do this paperwork first. So where are we in the world of Beige and Girl budgets? There are two ways that I save money throughout the whole month, every month for the year. We take out a component of our money right off the bat. Right when we get paid, I have money in this tray, and I do it every monthly savings challenge video. So when you see monthly come across on the title, you know that's what I'm talking about. I take a snippet of that money and put it straight into a folder. And that monthly family savings folder holds that money and collects it every paycheck for me. And at the end of the month, we put that away into our sinking funds. That is accounted here in this list. So number one is our family monthly savings. And so I'm going to recount what I've already done in mid-year checking and add to that for up until October for our final stretch. So right now we have $400 for January, $550 for February, $420 we took out of the paychecks in March, $400 in April, $450 in May. In June we did $400. July, $400, August, $400. We were pretty consistent until last month. We bumped it up $100. By doing that, in total, we have put away $4,320 for our monthly savings challenge component of our savings. Now, this money went directly into the sinking fund. So this money has been added to, along with other money, but this money particularly has been added to our sinking funds and is sitting in our high yield savings account for all intents and purposes. There's some cash in our folders, and I'll show you that in a minute, but that's where we're at. As far as savings challenges are concerned, all the fun that we have on every other video, I have saved here. A lot of that goes to pay off debt, our consumer debt, my mortgage, all of that stuff is being hammered at right now. That's our primary focus right now. And because of that, it is important for me to track our monthly winnings through our savings challenges every month. So that's part one that we do in every monthly closeout. I go and I unstuff all the completed challenges for the month, and then I keep a running list of that, and we go through that as one of the videos. It is super duper fun because we get to touch a whole heck of a lot of money and realize the successes of the month, right? Like I tell you, every single time you finish a savings challenge, or you even just put $1 away, y'all celebrate that. Because if it was so easy, everybody would do it, one, and two, you wouldn't be in debt. But because we are, you have to celebrate the fact that you are chiseling away at that number. You're chiseling away at your goal target for savings if you don't have any debt. Either way, you need to celebrate it, y'all. Celebrate yourself. You are working hard. Saving money is not easy. They make it uber difficult with commercials and marketing and that good food. It just tastes so good, y'all. I love food too. You are not alone. You are not alone. I love food too, like the best of them. And I want to spend all my money on that decadent food, but we can't. So saving challenges is a great way to feel like you're spending money, but you're spending it on yourself. Yeah. All right. So in the year of 2024, in January, we saved $600, $670 to be specific. In savings challenges, we saved $1,000 1,068 in February. In March, we did 3,779. In April, we did 2,225. In May, you see how we went up and up and up, right, y'all? Like, I'm getting more and more committed, right? 3,736. And I challenge my family and I challenge myself, y'all. I put a lot of money and a lot of faith in my ability to save that money instead of spend it. And believe you me, y'all, it is hard because I want to spend it. We were able to save $4,106 in August, 20,000 or 20,000. I wish. In September, 2,061. In October, a whopping 6,231. Now, the reason why March is a little high and October is a little high is because I did a saving spree or a saving madness week. And I try to throw money at a bunch of challenges at one time and to see how much I could accomplish in 1 week. And we were able to do a lot with those. This also has some other big hitters that just came due, and we were able to recognize that money. Yay! So if we add this all up, it comes to a total of $32,215. What? Are you insane? That is crazy talk, right? I was able to put that money away instead of, and let me tell you, and I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it like with some conviction because I mean it. If you asked me to do this years ago, 2 years ago, because I've only started this a year and a half, 2 years ago, y'all, if you asked me to account for my money 2 years ago, I guarantee you all of it would have come to a total of maybe $500. I couldn't tell you what I did with my paychecks week over week. I know I bought food, like, staples and whatnot, things for the house, but I guarantee you I spent a lot of money on clothes, shoes, eating out, hanging out, frivolous, just nonsense. And I couldn't tell you what I've done with that money and how that helped me become a better person. Couldn't tell you. But now I sit here and I am in shock and awe, y'all. Shock and awe. So what does that mean for all these numbers? Because I need to hurry up because we have a lot to do today. So total saved, so I didn't pre-write these numbers. So we have to calculate this together. So total saved, I'm going to put this side by side. To date, if I put those two numbers together, let's get our calculator. No glare? No glare, okay. Let's see, is it still no glare? I had to move it a little bit. 4,320 plus 32,215 equals 36,535 total saved this year. Holy Toledo. So for 2024, my goal, so this is after expenses, y'all. This is after every bill. I do a budget with me. I just don't air it on my channel right now. But I've been asked so many times and I'm thinking I might actually include that. I don't know how, because my days are jam-packed, but I might add that in the new year. Just hold tight. I'll figure out how I can get that squeezed in amongst it. But this is after all of my bills, all of my responsibilities. After all of that, this is this money. This is this. So this doesn't take into account mortgage payments, all the stuff for Miss B, all the stuff for Mr. A and I, the household, the cars, all that stuff it's after the fact. Yeah. All right. So what does this mean? I had a goal that I set, an arbitrary number, but it's a number I've been holding myself to, of $25,000 saved in 2024. That was my goal. I wanted to do 1,000 more than the year. So 2025 was my goal. How much do I have remaining towards that goal? Well, you can already see, right? But let's go in and be obvious about things, right? Let's just get it on record. I exceeded our goal as of October 2024 by 11,000. So I'm in a positive by 11,535. I exceeded our goal. Yes! Yes. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to let that out. It was bottling in me because that was the first time I saw it on paper, y'all. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I got chills. Ah! Okay, so excited. I'm calm down. I'm professional. I'm so excited right now. I can't even tell you. Whew, all this hard work is paid off. Y'all celebrate your successes. That's all I can tell you. That is what saved me time over time. Do I want to quit? Of course. Of course I want to quit. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. But it is benefiting my family in droves, y'all. Droves. Okay. So on average, I have to save nothing else when it comes to my goal. Check. I am so excited. So excited. So as far as goal setting, understood the assignment, y'all. I understood the assignment. So what does this mean? Whew, that's exciting. That's just one of our goals as a family. This was one of our goals, and we did the darn thing. We did the darn thing. So what does this mean? So we do still have consumer debt left. I'm still working on that, and my goal is to get rid of that by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible, but I best believe I am trying my darndest to get that done. So stay tuned on that. I can't wait to give you a print screen of another, or I only have one credit card left. It's paid off. And that is going to happen. It is going to happen. You're going to see that print screen with zero balance remaining. I claim it. So the other thing that I want to talk to you about real quick before we jump into my binders is this. Let's see which one I want to show you. This one. We have some sinking funds that we talk about all the time. They're my target sinking funds. Like I said, we are hyper focused on paying off debt. There are sinking funds that we have to touch, regardless of how much I'm trying to save and how much debt I'm in. I have to touch. Here they are. So emergency funds, I created 3 emergency funds. So this is over and beyond what, some critics or specialists say you should save. We're doing over and beyond, and we are growing those year over year, some of them. So I'll talk about that. So emergency funds, we have 3. We have a general emergency fund, the classic emergency fund. When all else fails, we have this bucket of money. We've exceeded the $1,000 recommendation. I feel like $1,000 is a drop in the bucket. I feel like that is never going to be enough. A refrigerator costs more than that. How is that going to be nearly enough? So I'm convinced that for my family unit, and probably several out there, you need way more than $1,000 in an emergency fund. Yeah. So we are trying to bump that up year over year. I'm trying to build up that goal. So right now our goal is at $5,000 to get our emergency fund to $5,000. So we're currently at $4,300. So $700 short, and we do have plans to meet this goal. So right now, this is in the green. We anticipate that I can write that as fully funded by December 31st, 2024. Our next one is our medical emergency fund. Our goal is $1,500. Right now, we're sitting at $640. $272 away from our goal right now. Is that right? That's not right. That's not right. So we're currently at that. Oh, it's because we do have, I'll talk about that in a minute, but just know that we are in a deficit. We're in a deficit of $1,500 minus $640. That number's not right. It should be $860 right now. But do we have plans to meet that? Yes, we have plans. So we should be in the green come December 31st, 2024. Last but not least is Miss B's emergency fund. This one I will talk about in a minute, but for the general statement, this is to cover her expenses should something to happen to Mr. A and I. Whoever takes her, whoever becomes responsible for her, has a bucket of money to, help make her life continue on until they can figure out how they're going to make her life work. So Miss B's emergency fund right now this is the first year that I've established it. So our $1,000 is my goal. We're at $780 right now. So we're short $220. And yes, I have a plan, and that's in motion. We'll talk about that in a minute. So that should be fully funded by the end of the year. We have 6 sinking funds, high priority sinking funds. Well, no, they're not all high priority. Some are low priority, but there are priority sinking funds nonetheless that we are trying to make happen in 2024. Home and garden is one of them. We have a huge piece of land that we live on, and we have gardeners that come regularly, and so we need to make sure that we have a bucket of money ready to pay them when he hits his calendar clock thing next year. We've stopped for the current year. So this is now being bucketed for next year. My goal is $1,500. We're at $778. We are clearly short. This is wrong. Oh no. What am I doing? Let me see. So we're currently at $780, right? I think this is wrong. We're in 1500 is my goal. That should be 8 something. 7 something. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I did, y'all. 780. 720. So this should be 720. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Right now, we do not have a plan in place to meet this. So right now, I'm tracking to a negative number. And that is because I have some money, like some challenges going on, like in Donut Binder. We have some challenges going on to help mitigate this. So I just need to come up with a plan. So this is one thing you're going to see me hit hard to get to be ready for end of year, meet that goal. So that is number one, where we are short. Spring break is another sinking fund of ours that we know we're going to need that money to spend, and I need to collect. My goal is $3,000. Right now we're sitting only at 505, so we are in the we're in the red about $2,400, which is fine. It is totally fine. So we have time in the new year to make this happen. Did I have a goal to get this done by this year? Yes. But are we going to meet it? Probably not. But that's okay because I see it, right? Like, it's not going to be shocking and awing to me. I can expect it. I'm going to still chisel away at this number, but right now I don't see how we're going to make a deficit up of $695. I don't see it. And the reason why it's that number, y'all, is because we have challenges going on that I know is going to chisel away at that. And if assuming I accomplish that, I still have $695 unaccounted for. That's what these two numbers are. Because I have other money playing into this right now, just not enough. Does that make sense? Travel 2025. I'm starting to gear up for that because we have some major travel obligations coming up in 2025, and I want to make sure that we are continuously funding for that, so we don't put it on credit card without an expectation to pay it off. So $1,000 right now is my goal for 2024. I just wanted to start saving for it, right? Next year, you're going to see me hit that really hard. So right now, my balance is 0. Understood. However, I have a challenge in place, and I'm going to talk about that over here, that will get me in the in the green. So right now, I anticipate that I'm tracking to fully funded. So again, that is okay. We're good. I'm not worried about that. Christmas, we are short $283 right now, but I'm tracking to fully funded because we have challenges going on, and I'll tell you which ones those are because that was a question that I got asked, and I want to make sure I answer. Car insurance is one of those big ones, y'all. If you can pay your car insurance upfront when it's due instead of taking monthly payments on it, you save like 10-20%. That on 10 to 20% on a $3,000 bill is significant. Figure out how you can create a sinking fund for it, y'all, and pay it when it's due, all up front. Then, and if you quit the insurance, if you cancel a policy, you get prorated, y'all. You get your money back. You're not losing out on anything. In fact, you're saving yourself money. So go on and try to figure out how to create a sinking fund for car insurance. Right now, our goal is $3,000. We're sitting at $370. However, I have about 2 challenges that we're almost done with, and that will mitigate or come up to the $2,630 that we're short. So I'm tracking to that being fully funded. Lastly is Costco. We just started saving for that, but I do believe that we'll be able to, through the challenge that we have going on right now, be able to save the $24.95. Sorry, this is really wrong. I realized that I did something wholly wrong because that number and that number are exactly the same. So I apologize that I made some math errors. But right now, we have $700 goal. We have $80 right now collected, but we have a challenge going on. So right now, we're $620. This number should be $620. Left to go, but we have challenges going on, and we will meet that goal hopefully by the end of the year. So I'm tracking to being fully funded. So all of that to say, those are my sinking fund accounts, and my main priority ones. We have a whole heck of a lot more in our binders, which again, I'm about to show you. Last but not least is all those challenges that I've been talking about. I just want to account for my areas of savings, and let me get a highlighter. So right now, our emergency funds, our general emergency fund, and let me put this back up here so you can see our numbers. Right now, our general emergency fund is being funded directly from our paychecks. I don't deal with that. I have Uncle Sam dealing with that for me. Not Uncle Sam, our payment operator, people from work. They take our money straight from paychecks and put it into a particular savings account that I do not touch, because it's a high yield savings account at that. But because I can't touch it, it's just collecting. So I went and checked on it, and that's where we're at. But I don't touch it. I don't think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't even recognize the money's missing from my paycheck, because I don't ever anticipate that money coming into me. So this one is direct from paycheck. Our medical emergency fund is funded by the challenge that we do on Sunday Fun Day, the 3-block Panda. That's $588. That one is funding our medical emergency fund, and you'll see that it amounts to the amount that we're behind. So that's why it's tracking to green, because we have a challenge in place and we're actually almost done with it. Miss B's challenge, the pizza challenge that we do on Sunday Fun Day, that's SF, Sunday Fun Day, is worth $210. So we will be short $10, but I will make sure that we meet that goal on this right here through our family monthly savings. I'll put an extra $10 from that in there. So that is why it's trending. That pizza challenge goes to Miss B's emergency fund. All right, so our sinking funds, where are we getting that money from? So the challenge that we do, which is right here, I'm going to pull this one down. This 100,000, again, I wish. This 1,000 savings challenge that I have going on here, we are going to attempt to finish this one. We're halfway done with it, and I'm about to stuff it in a video that probably will come out on Thursday. Our paycheck number 2 for November will fill up one section, and we'll have one section left of this one. And by filling out this challenge, we will meet our goal, sorta. We'll chisel away at the 1,500. But we'll still be short about 412. We'll be short a little bit. So that's why this one is trending red. Should have had a red on it. But we do have a challenge going to it, so we'll get as close as possible. We do have into the new year to go on and fill this out. So I'll create another challenge that will pay the rest of this difference, and we'll be good to go come gardening season next year. Just trying to meet our goals. A goal is a guideline, y'all. It's not a hard rule. It's just a guideline, right? Right. Our NFL, so spring break, we go on a spring break trip every year, and we know where we want to go. In order to make that happen, though, we are not saying anything because we haven't booked it, because we need this money first. Spring break is going to be funded by the NFL challenge, which is going to be different days. That's why it has varies. We talk about the NFL challenge, I think, twice a week. And so we will be using whatever we have from there. And we right now have, I didn't bring it with me, but right now I think we have about 400. Y'all corrected me on my mistake that I had the other day. I'm not gonna pull it out, but our NFL challenge is going to go to that. I think we have about $400 or $500 in there already. Panda Dreams, which is this one that's on my Etsy shop, this one that I sell, we're doing Panda Dreams, and we are going to use the money from this, which is $1,000. We will use the money from this one to fund the rest of our spring break challenge, our vacation. So more to come on that, but this challenge right here, which you can get, this is a charm that was a gift for me from Saul, at Creations by Saul Designs. Oh, I forgot your name. It's gonna be on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But her shop name on Etsy, it's just so phenomenal, y'all. She has some awesome stuff out there. I love when people think outside. Oh, I bit my tongue. I love when people think outside the box. I really do. Okay, so let's keep going. So travel 2025 is going to be funded. This $1,000 so far is going to be funded by our Dream Year freebie. It's a link. It's in my freebie forever. It's in my forever freebies down below. I've been doing it all year, and that money that's left of it, I'm going to say it that way because we used it to pay off that, to do that balance transfer, to bring it down a little bit. I used some of that money. But for what's left of it, which is a little over 1,000, can meet that goal right there. So that's how that's being funded. Christmas is fully funded for all intents and purposes because we've already finished some of the challenges in there, and some of them already have money. If I had to unstuff it today, we'd already meet our goal. So technically this is fully funded. So, but the Christmas binder is what funds it. Car insurance, I can't preach enough about it. This deficit that we seemingly are in is going to be paid by Izzy Budget's 1K Saving Challenge mini that we do on Freebie Fridays. That, I'll pull that out. This right here is going to be what funds our the rest of our car insurance deficit in conjunction with other challenges we have going on, including the Donut Binder has a challenge going on it, as well as and one other thing. I can't remember what it is, but one other thing is funding the car insurance. So all intents and purposes, this will be funded as well. And lastly is the Costco challenge. This is a challenge that we have going on in our monthly folders, our monthly savings challenges. And right here, this is going to fund, oh, you know what? I think this funds car insurance too. This 2024. That's the one that's missing. But Costco has its own savings challenge, and it's a free, not a freebie. It is a challenge that I have on my Etsy shop that I created, and it will help us save what we need to save for Costco. Yeah? Okie dokie. So that's where we're funding our main sources of savings. That's how we're going to pay that off. So I wanted to be open and honest about that. And so you can see where I'm going to start pushing, and you're going to see those challenges more often than not every week. And we are going to hit it hard like this. I'm going to find a way to get this done because now I need it, right? It's earmarked for something, and now I depend on this being done. I'm going to make it happen, y'all. I will not fail. All right, so I had a question real quick about my sinking funds. Even though these are going to change in the new year, you should always assess where you are. Life doesn't stay constant, y'all. You know this. And so neither should your sinking funds. Priorities change. And like I just told you, my priorities are going to change because I've met some goals and I haven't met others. I'm going to fix that and accommodate for that in my sinking funds going into 2025. So let me show you though, because people are curious and I think it's applicable. You can see how I grew, right? And how I modify my approach to cash budgeting. So I'm actually okay going through my sinking funds right now. So right now, this looks familiar. This is my starter kit, if you will. I did the same for myself. I use what I sell. So I have 3 sinking funds for all intents and purposes. I have one other. This is Miss B's sinking funds. And we can go through that as well if you're interested in what my children's, version is. But this is my family unit sinking funds. So let's go through them really quick. So this right here is the high priority one. Sorry, my stickers over time. I'm rough. I'm rough with my binders. These are my babies, so they go with me some places. I just sit and I go through them often just to look. Not to cash stuff, just to look. It motivates me, y'all. Okay, so let's see real quick. I don't want to stay here forever, but I just want to kind of give you a sneak peek under the hood. I have 2 buffer folders in my high priority, and those basically are for when I don't budget right. Y'all, you're not going to get it right every single time, even if you are well seasoned. You cannot possibly get it right because things fluctuate. And because they fluctuate, I created some buffers where I always get it wrong. My groceries and my utilities. They fluctuate so much based on need and want in things that are outside of my control. I had to create a way to mitigate the risk that I run by just going to the grocery store or utilizing water and or electricity. So that's what these are for. Debt payments, kind of self-sufficient. These are extra debt payments. I try to throw money wherever, however I can. Investments is not a priority of ours, although we are picking back up into our investment portfolio. I'll let Mr. A talk to you. Come on here and talk to you about that. Car payments, again, we do have a car that we are making payments on, but right now the interest rate is so low that it's not a priority. Paying off debt is more of a priority than extra car payment. Car insurance and registration. This is that's what I was talking about before. This is a huge priority of ours, and we are putting money in here as we can. And those are why we have so many challenges get earmarked for this. Car maintenance. If you don't have this, you really should. Cars fail, right? They are machines. They will fail one point or another, whether you have insurance or not, warranty or not, that happens. And to maintain the car, right, that is never covered by warranty, you need to have a bucket of this because you will need this money. So to have it saved and put away and assigned to this kind of envelope is smart, right? It's being proactive. And that's the name of this game. This is actually our taxes. I've done a horrible job in preparing for my small business taxes. Let's not even talk about it, but next year I'm on it. But that's what this is for. Home and garden, we talked about this. This is for everything from fertilizer and equipment for the outdoors, outside of our perimeter of our house, and for obviously the gardening services and other treating services that we have, that it comes out of this. That's why I'm trying to make a bucket of $1,500. Now, I will take the cash that we have in here and put it in high yield for the next few months so it can help grow a few extra dollars. And then I'll take it out back in cash because we pay the gardener in cash. Emergency fund, we've talked about this. This is the medical emergency fund one, separate from our general. This is just for things that may come up. Mr. A and my parents, not my mom, my mom and dad and his mom and dad are older. And so we are having to do more for them. And so should something arise, we would have a bucket of money to put towards medical emergency. Obviously something were to happen to us as well. I am accident prone like a mug, and I fall, break, and I fall all the time, trip every time. I don't know why I can't stay vertical, but it is what it is. And we're prepared for when I don't. Medicals for like over the counter, for co-pays, for over the counter medicines. I mean, massages, chiropractor, if we were to have gone to one, those type of things. That's why we have a bucket for that. And I do put money into most of these still, just not anything significant that would be like, ooh, I broke the bank. No. It's not happening. Not right now. We are focused on, and those will change. I already know, and I have an idea of what I want to do. For y'all that have that figured out, kudos. I'm still trying to figure out if I can make goals for 2024. I have not lost sight of my goals, and I really, really, really want to see if I can achieve them. So I'm hyper-focused still on 2024. It's not over, y'all. Not over till the fat lady sings. In that case, until I sing. Did y'all see that they totally shut me down on my monetization because I who cannot sing at all, sang a Michael Jackson song on my station one day? Y'all, I must have been just singing, like just jamming. That they thought I was copywriting. I apologize, YouTube. I apologize. So this is my low priority binder, and y'all, this is full of things that wants, not needs. Let's put it that way. So spring break is a want, right? But it is a focus of ours. So you saw me talk about that. Random family adventures. We are good for getting in a car and just getting out of Dodge. So we take this money as a ways to do that. We are also doing a little bit more traveling than normal, and this helps mitigate some of the costs associated with like eating out when we're out there, going to do activities with Miss B if we're out and about, those type of things. So that's random family adventures. Birthday extravaganzas. This is a shared envelope between myself and Mr. A for our birthdays. We kind of jam pack it and we do things together. Often we're older now, so we like to take trips for our birthday. So we'll take this money and go do stuff, or while we're on the trip, take this money and do stuff. Yeah. Wedding day, not a priority of ours right now. Date nights is one of those ones where when we go out, we like to spend a lot of money. We don't go out very often, but when we do, we know how to do it right. We do it right. So, we like to save money in here. We spend all of this money and I haven't prioritized it. So you might see some money come in my closeout into this one during my closeout for November. Christmas shopping. So it says Christmas shopping, but this is everything Christmas. So, we have done our part, and you see we're going to meet our goal. So our Christmas binder funds this. I take completed challenges and I put it in here, and then I consolidate because most of it is in my high yield savings. Case in point, 1,700 is in my high yield savings. These are prop money. If you don't know what these are representative of money that I had in here, but I took it out, put it back in my high yield savings so it can grow a heck of a lot more money for me. And this just represents so I don't forget, right? Like I feel like I'm still winning. It's a little bit of celebration because do I need it? No, I have a tracker, but I like to, you like to touch things. You like to see, pull it out, read, put it back. Holidays. This is for every other holiday except for Christmas. I save money. We do different things like Easter and yeah, all those other ones. Easter is my favorite holiday, so that's what comes to mind. But anyway, so we love to hang out with our family and our friends, and that costs money when we do that. And so this money is saved for Family and Friends Day. Whenever we do things, get pizza for the kids, or, if we're meeting them for dinner or anything like that, that's what this is for. And then this is not part of this is just a blessings folder. If there's someone that ever is in need of money, we pull from here and we give it to them. We give graciously and unasked often. We just love to bless people when we can. and this one. So this one is my savings or long-term savings, and there's really only two, maybe even one. Well, yeah, just really one folder in here right now. Again, this is going to change a lot, but this is my retirement fund, and this is our fund money. This isn't our 401k or anything like that. This is really truly for, we want to take a fun trip when we retire, and we don't want to use our 401k, right? Like that's going to be fixed income. We don't want to use that. What we want to do though is be able to take a fun trip that's just me and him and just go live it up. And so we are slowly but surely taking the time now to save for that. So we have a good old $416 in our retirement fund play money. But over time, this will grow, right? We're starting it early in hopes that when it's time to use it, it is bountiful. So you saw this. This is my manifestation bill. I have these in a lot of those folders where I just want to manifest abundance in these folders. And so said. Roth IRA. This is the other one that I'm putting money into. I kind of stopped because we just have so many other priorities and our money only goes so far. So that's more to come on that. And then this is going to be used at the soup kitchen, which we volunteer. We're going to give it to them so they can buy more food and feed the people that need it. Yeah. All right. So this was a freebie by Lisa Grateful Me, and I love doing it every year. Every year. She's just awesome. Okay. So we have 2 seconds. Let me just go through Miss B's and then I can say I did it all. Miss B's sinking fund. So for those that have kids and are interested in what this is my approach. And this is not 100. This is a fake, y'all. Just FYI. I just want to let y'all know. So we have, I put in here things that were important to Miss B and I and Mr. A and Mr. B, like the things that we do with her, the things that she does with her friends. I wanted to make sure we had folders in here that represents her life. So should we need to pull it, it's here for us. So we have a lot of friends and we love to celebrate them on their birthdays, just going out with them, just showing them some love. When we think of them, we pull from here. And so we don't really have any, we pulled from here right around her birthday. So she doesn't really have that much in here right now. Mommy I Want is when she goes to that store and she just loses her mind because she wants something. If I give in, I use this money. I haven't given in. Kudos to me. Miss B's Days Out. This one is the one that I use for when we go on a yes day, when we have a yes day. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but I try to not say no. If she asks to do something or buy something, I try to say yes to everything just so she feels like she's being heard and she's, not frustrated all the time. So it's a new thing. My mom said that's that new parenting way. She had no problem telling me no. Okay, so celebrate our birthday celebration. This is her birthday folder. So we save here to save for her birthday. So we have, a good 110. I'm trying not to put so much in here because if there's not a lot in here, I don't go overboard. Do you see my logic? I was putting thousands in here. Bye. College fund, it is what it sounds like. We are gearing up for her college debut, and y'all can never be too early about it. And right now we have saved over $6,000, and I'm super excited. My goal was $10,000 for this folder, but I just don't think we're going to make it. It didn't even make my high priority list because at the end of the day, just saving for this, she's 7, y'all. We have time. We have time. Unless I have Doogie Howser on my hands, and then I don't have time. But she should get a scholarship in that means, right? Through the years is for everything that would come about with school, dances, orthodontics. Right now, this is where that's at. Again, this is all changing in 2025, but now you have something to see where I was and where I'm going. Sweet 16. Haven't saved anything in that yet because I don't know if my brain's ready to accept that she may be 16 and everything that entails. This is the emergency I was talking about, the emergency fund for where if something were to happen to us, people could take this money, whoever takes her, I should say, can take this money and, carry on her lifestyle that we've created for her for a period of time. So $750 there. So y'all get me to math and my brain is tired all of a sudden from talking. It's 50, 70, 80. So 780 is right here. And that is, our goal is 1,000 in here. So 1,000 every year. So that should grow year over year. And then Miss B's future car, not even think about her driving. Off to college is the last one. And those trips you used to take when you used to go like to Bed Bath & Beyond and get all of the stuff. My parents spent so much money to get my dorm ready. Oh my gosh. So all I can think of is when she goes to college, she's extra, y'all. She's me times 20. So she's gonna need like, I don't know, $1 billion to get her dorm room right. And if that's the case, I needed to start now. That's where my mind was at. Oh my gosh. I can't even think about that. All right, so we went through everything. I cannot believe that we met our financial goal of $25,000 saved in 2024. I am super and exceeded it excessively. I am super duper excited, y'all. We did the darn thing, and I couldn't ask for more support than y'all have given me in this journey. It is because of y'all watching and commenting and liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, and making sure that y'all hold me accountable. You tell me when I do things incorrectly, and I'm so grateful because I am human. I make mistakes. Tell me. I'm not taking any judgment to that. I need you to hold me accountable. And by y'all telling me when telling me and encouraging me and like playing along with me on my challenges, my interactive stuff, which is awesome. I can't say thank you enough. The giveaway, oops, I just slipped that out. There's a giveaway pending right now. It closes tomorrow. If you can find that video, I made an announcement in one of the videos. And if you find that, you make sure you go and put your hashtags down below in that comment in that video, not this video, that video. And it closes tomorrow at the end of the day. So yeah, go do what you need to do. If you're watching this, I wanted to encourage you to do that because I thank you. That is my thank you. It's the only way I know how. I wish I could do more, but that is my thank you to you. All right, guys, I know that might spawn a lot of questions from y'all, and I am ready for them. So please, please, please feel free to drop your questions down below. I will answer them. This is one of those videos that I will hit pause on all the other comments that I do and come in and talk to you about this. If you disagree, if you agree what you're doing, if you do it differently, I would love to hear it all because I'm still in mode 2024, but I have to switch at some point to 2025 and start thinking about that. So without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling and say thank you, and thank you. That's all I can do is just excessively thank you for being here and doing this with me. All right, guys, until the next time, I'm going to say be kind, be blessed. Be the reason someone smiles today. I'm smiling today. And y'all, I'll catch you and you and you and you because you're going to subscribe, right? And I'm going to catch all of you on the flip side. All right, be safe. Bye.